Hello there, and welcome to the Leadership and Strategic Management Plan for Intercontinental Hotels Group. My name is Riley Ohman, and I will be presenting my recommendations for future expansion and growth in the company post the coronavirus pandemic. Intercontinental Hotels Group is a multinational hotel company that goes back as far as 1946, and since then has been one of the leading corporations in the hotel and lodging industry. We have a wide array of brands in over 100 countries around the world, totaling in over 6,000 hotels. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a change in consumer behavior, where most people are going online for their products and services, which is a threat to the company's physical infrastructure and has created space for competitors to come in and take over. Today, I'll present some recommendations as to how IHG can overcome this obstacle and reinstate ourselves as the number one choice in hotel chains for the modern world. Intercontinental's existing vision statement is, our vision is to become one of the world's great companies. For us, this means having great brands which lie at the heart of great hotels guests love. In order to rebrand to include today's modern society, we have chosen to rewrite this vision statement as such. The vision of our company is to become one of the world's greatest and better ourselves each and every year through partnering with brands that are the heart of great hotels guests love. This new statement better follows the 5 out of 5 rule for an effective vision statement, as it is a bit more concise and further explains the time frame as to when IHG plans on bettering ourselves, which is each and every year. IHG's competitive advantage is that we've been around forever, but just because someone starts a trend doesn't necessarily mean they can keep up with it. This is why we are hoping to rebrand our company to better include the modern world. As for our existing mission statement, it reads, at IHG, our purpose is to create great hotels guests love by providing true hospitality for everyone. While the statement is good, it does not hit many of the 9 desired components for an effective mission statement. Our new proposed statement is, it is our mission at IHG to faithfully provide each of our patrons with great hotels guests love through true hospitality for good. Our purpose is to have this true hospitality shape everything we do, from our culture to our brands, so that we are representing a commitment to make a difference to our guests, colleagues, owners, and communities, and to protecting the world around us. This statement includes the components of Intercontinental's philosophy, products and services, customers, concern for employees, and concern for public image and the environment. When analyzing Intercontinental's external factor evaluation matrix, we were able to find opportunities such as the integration of new technology, which can encourage IHG to practice different pricing strategies in a new market and can enable the company to maintain loyal customers as well as expand hospitality to new ones. The opportunity of following new trends in target markets and consumer behavior to build new revenue streams as well as create more diverse categories of products and services. IHG can prosper through collaborating with local businesses who have expertise in their particular cities where the hotel group can grow and expand into. These locals can provide insight as to where we can provide global processes and how to execute them. And finally, since 15% of IHG's gross revenue from 2020 came from non-room services, and 13% of that being food and beverages, the company can expand on this and offer more F&B products and services. The external factor evaluation matrix also revealed threats, such as the fact that even though IHG may be a leader in product innovation, our competitors are slowly but surely catching up in their product development. So with the change in consumer behavior since COVID-19 mostly going online for their products and services, this is a threat to the physical infrastructure that already exists here at IHG. With the World Trade Organization's laws and regulation being difficult to enforce in various global markets, so such legal procedures can be long and expensive processes and can lead to less investment into these emerging markets from IHG. The opportunity of expanding to China, there is also the challenge of having a workforce to be able to run these new hotels, as less than half of college graduates choose to work in the hospitality industry. The top competitors of IHG are a high threat, as they are some of the better-known names of hotels such as Marriott, Hilton, and Hyatt. And finally, imitation or counterfeit of products is a threat to any company that has their products and services in multiple countries around the world, such as Intercontinental Hotels Group. Upon analyzing Intercontinental's internal factor evaluation matrix, we were able to find that their biggest strengths were the fact that IHG has a highly developed and successful training program that invests huge resources into the training and development of new employees, which results in skilled workers who are motivated to learn more. IHG has successfully integrated several technology companies to help streamline operations and build a supply chain. IHG has a successful track record for product innovation and development of new commodities. We have a high customer satisfaction rate due to a dedicated customer relations management department for current and potential customers. IHG has strong recruitment strategies by stepping away from the HR generalist approach and relocating to operations department. And IHG has a global presence in over 100 countries, being one of the leading organizations in the industry with over 800,000 rooms total in over 6,000 hotels. We did also find several weaknesses within the company, such as the fact that IHG could use some more investments in new technologies given the different geographies the company is planning to expand to, because right now the current investment is not equivalent to the vision of the company. IHG is also not being efficient enough with product demand forecasting that has led to a higher rate of missed opportunities, which is a reason why the day's inventory is high compared to competitors. So we are not very good at demand forecasting and hold too high of an inventory in-house and in-channel. Also, the marketing process of new products left much to be desired by consumers, and even though the product may have been successful in terms of profitability, the positioning and selling proposition is not clearly defined, which leaves an opening for competitors to come in. The business model of IHG can be easily copied by competitors, and to overcome this, we need to build a model that can be effectively integrated into suppliers and vendors. While IHG may be one of the leading organizations in the hotel industry, we have had limited success outside of the core business when we've tried to move to other product segments. Also, such a high turnover of employees in lower level positions, this can lead to higher salaries in order to maintain current talent. Taking into account all of the external factors that have had an effect on Intercontinental from the outside, as well as all of the internal factors that have had an effect on the company from within, we decided to conduct a SWOT analysis and have come up with a list of strategies to further expand the company and help it to grow. Of these strategies, we feel that the most effective will be market to potential employees through online outlets like social media or ads on Indeed or LinkedIn. Invest $3 million to integrate the pricing strategy in each new market that the hotel enters. Collaborate with local businesses and community leaders who have had expertise in their cities. These locals can provide insight to help the hotel group grow and expand into the area to assist with new market expansion. Product innovation must be branded and trademarked before it is released to the public so that the market knows that IHG was the first to develop it. Work with government officials directly when expanding to geographical markets. Offer to collaborate and host meetings, functions, and conventions. Even though IHG strategies for recruitment may be innovative, they also must be clever to be able to reach potential employees who may have never thought of working in hospitality before. To do this, invest $50,000 in a presentation that can be given at a high school or college job fair. By integrating new technology, IHG can practice new pricing strategies in new global markets that would enable the company to maintain its loyal customers as well as expand their hospitality to new ones. By following new trends in target markets and consumer behavior, there is an opportunity for the company to build new revenue streams and create more diverse categories of products and services. Collaborate with local businesses and community leaders to help with demand forecasting of the current geographical markets. Integrate better strategies for product demand forecasting and have secret shoppers who frequent competitors and see what they are doing right. While expanding to new product segments is important, it is true that staying with what works and what makes money is a better investment. Offer internship programs to college students that, when completed, can guarantee a shot at a position with the company. Invest $50,000 in a presentation that can be given at a high school or college job fair. Here is a space matrix, a strategic management tool that focuses on strategy formulation, especially as related to the competitive position of an organization. It has helped us to analyze Intercontinental Hotels' position in comparison to one of its top competitors, Marriott. This space matrix has conducted an internal analysis on both companies, which addresses their financial position and their current ratio, with Intercontinental's rate of 3, debt to equity with a rate of 3, net income with a rate of 5, revenue with a rate of 5, and inventory turnover with a rate of 4, leading to Intercontinental's total financial position average of 4.0. The internal analysis also addresses both companies' competitive position, with market share being a rate of -3, product quality being a rate of -1, customer loyalty being a rate of -2, variety of products offered -1, and control over suppliers and distributors with a rate of -3. This totals to a rate of -2.0 for Intercontinental's competitive position average. The Space Matrix has also conducted an external analysis, which addresses both companies' stability position, which includes their rate of inflation, with Intercontinental's rate being a -7, technological changes with a rate of -4, price elasticity of demand, -5, competitive pressure, -7, and barriers to entry into market with a rate of -5 again. These total together come out to a -5.6 for Intercontinental's stability position average. There's also the industry position of both companies, with Intercontinental's growth potential being a rate of 6, the financial stability of the company being a 5, ease of entry into market, another 5, resource utilization, 5, as well as profit potential with a rate of 6, and these totaled equal 5.4 for the rate of the industry position average for Intercontinental Hotels Group. As it can be seen here, Intercontinental has made it into the competitive quadrant, with its competitor being found in the aggressive quadrant. We hope that after following the recommendations for growth and expansion, Intercontinental can make its way upwards toward the position that Marriott currently holds. As both companies are revered as being top competitors in the hotel industry, Marriott does tend to be a more household name, and Intercontinental hopes to make that happen for ourselves. After fully evaluating the whole of our company, Intercontinental Hotels Group has come up with this list of recommendations, as well as their associated costs, to help further rebuild the company post-COVID-19 and expand to the modern world, in hopes that IHG will once again be seen as everyone's #1 choice for their hotel stays. Our recommendations are as follows. 1. In order for the company to determine which trends to follow and which target markets to go after, they need to collaborate with local business owners and community leaders who have expertise in their cities. 2. To differentiate between its competitors, IHG must further expand on their technological advancements that will help practice new pricing strategies and forecast for future revenues from those strategies. 3. Invest $3 million to integrate the pricing strategy in each new market that the hotel enters. 4. Invest $10 million in online tracking for current market trends and training new employees on how to follow them. 5. Product innovation must be branded and trademarked before it is released to the public, so that the market customers know that IHG was the first to develop it. This should hopefully deter scammers as well as copycat manufacturers from mass producing our products. 6. Invest $1 million to help expand IHG's online presence. This can be achieved through various social media outlets, as well as marketing directly online to customers that are already on our saved email lists, as well as new potential customers. 7. Work with government officials directly when expanding to geographical markets, and offer to collaborate and host meetings, functions, and conventions at our hotels in those areas. 8. Even though IHG's recruitment strategies are innovative, they must also be clever and be able to reach potential employee talent that may have never thought about working in hospitality before. This can be done by investing $50,000 in a program that can be presented by leaders of the organization at both high school and college job fairs. 9. Invest $1 million into a better advertisement as well as presentation of each of IHG hotels' F&B options that are available to guests. And number 10, offer internship programs for college students that can guarantee a shot in a permanent position with the company. Invest $50,000 in a presentation that can be given at college career days. The estimated total associated cost of all these recommendations will be less than $15 million. Our website states that our purpose of true hospitality for good inspires and informs everything we do, shaping our culture, bringing our brands to life, and representing a commitment to make a difference to our guests, colleagues, owners, and communities, and to protecting the world around us. Acting with purpose in this way allows us to embrace opportunities to effect positive change, so that true hospitality for good can be felt in different ways. We appreciate you for listening to this presentation. Based off of these future goals for expansion, We anticipate that everyone will find a home away from home in choosing an Intercontinental hotel.